Thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education in both the stock market and cryptocurrency worlds. See the links in the description of this video for more information on our two courses, Entries and Exits on the Fundamentals of Technical Analysis, as well as our new course on Trading Cryptocurrency Strategy. Purchase both and receive a 20% off bundle discount. Thanks for checking us out. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hey everybody, congrats to the bulls, all-time highs over 5,000. We've got an inside bar on the daily time frame from brief consolidation. The bull signal was at 48.70 breaking. Nice spike in bull volume. So the all-time highs are here. We are consolidating at this point, but it's normal, healthy consolidation, no red flags. And we now have higher highs. This is great for the sector. This is great for cryptocurrency. Every time we get a new all-time high, it hits some headlines. It reaches the mainstream media. And we get closer and closer to adoption and acceptance that this is a real thing. We look at the 4-hour time frame, and we are forming a bearish reversal candlestick. This is a shooting star with a big upper wick of profit taking. It's normal and healthy. Look at the big move that we have. We just saw a run over the last 12 hours or so where it was, a $600 move. So we are seeing healthy consolidation. We will look for a higher low to be established. Pretty much anywhere above 47.89 will be a higher low. The RSI is cooling off. Hourly time frame, we can see healthy consolidation. Look at how clear this bull break was. If you missed the original move and you were looking for a secondary move, we had multiple hourly inside bars. There's 1, 2, 3. Bull break occurred at 51.90, and that led to another $200 of upside. So these inside bar signals have been great on Bitcoin today, and allowing that secondary entry, even if you missed the first one. And we had a nice little tightening pattern as well before this breakout, where we had our high, low, lower high, higher low, real tight, and then the bulls showed up. So on the 15-minute time frame, really I was looking for the temporary top to be set when the 5-minute set a lower high and lower low. Because you can see the pattern that we had, just tight trading, keeping supports, keeping the higher lows, and keeping that pattern in control. We then saw a lower high and a lower low on high bear volume. That is what would have me exit as a shorter term trader and look for a re-entry. And here we are down testing our recent low, and we are in consolidation mode. The question is going to be, is consolidation mode going to only affect the hourly chart, or are we going to begin pulling back on the 4-hour chart and see, the next 8 hours of pullback? So that's why I would want to be out on the 5-minute time frame when that break occurred, because worst case scenario, you can always get back in for another short-term trade if we keep going, but otherwise you are locking in profits and patiently waiting for another re-entry, as now we've already pulled back close to $150, a little more than that, on this pullback. So we've been seeing correlations changing and moving all over the place, and I'm looking at Ethereum here on the daily time frame, and we did get a bull break of the inside bar on Ethereum over 303, and we saw a nice little $4 move, but comparatively, it's not doing anything that Bitcoin is doing. The correlation is just not there. This is the 4-hour time frame with higher lows and higher highs, and we are looking at a resistance level of 307, and the bulls have to break that. We did just break the higher low pattern, and that's because we dumped when Bitcoin started pulling back. We didn't see any of the upside action with Bitcoin, and we did see some of the downside action. So we bounced off of 300 psychological, and from here the bulls are trying to recover. We have the bullish reversal hourly candlestick trying to be confirmed, but we have to get over 307 to be looking up at the next resistances in the 314s for the bulls to try and see continuation. So there's that oversold bounce on the 15-minute time frame and some short-term upside, but we have to see higher lows and higher highs now on the hourly, because we did break here, and going to be watching to see if money shifts into Ethereum, because Litecoin and Bitcoin have run significantly, and we are looking for Ethereum to potentially be a laggard, but certainly not going to assume that that is the case. So looking at Litecoin, daily time frame just had a huge breakout. We broke all kinds of resistances. We broke 54.79, 55.92, 57.45, and 58. Look at this 4-hour time frame. Huge move up, but Litecoin is really great at breaking out because a little bit of dollar volume goes a long way, but it's not so great at keeping those gains, which is why I definitely am sooner to lock in my gains than later, because anybody that was still holding here after a significant move, the breakout started really above $51, and we just hit 59.20. So that is a huge 15% move. And from the top now, 59.20, here we are at 54.62, and we have pulled back almost 10%. We pulled back about 8% from that top. So that is why I will always scale out of my positions in LTC and sell out on the way up, there's going to be a bullish entry opportunity approaching as we drop down and look for the 5-minute RSI to get oversold. We're not there yet. It's a clear lower high, lower low pattern, but we have consolidated significantly enough that we can look for an LTC bullish entry and just a short-term trade looking for about $1 move to the upside once we do hit the low of this consolidation. So that's currently what I'm scouting on LTC. I've also been changing my game plan around where life events and things going on have dictated me to shift around to be experimenting with half of my capital in swing positions and half of my capital sitting in cash for trading opportunities like today. I flipped Bitcoin a few times on the way up, and I did have an Ethereum swing position from this oversold bounce from 292, and I did lock that in when we broke support here, but I am going to be keeping an eye out for a potential re-entry if I do see signs that money is now shifting into ETH, because again, ETH very clearly has not seen any of the bull action that we've been seeing in Litecoin and Bitcoin today. So I'm going to watch to see if that's going to change, but currently back to all cash and going to continue experimenting with that because I am not able to sit on the computer as often all night, want to have a life. So swing positions and day trading positions allow you to capitalize on both the longer term movements, but also still have some money around when things like this Litecoin bull move do occur. So the crypto space right now, extremely strong. The altcoins are still hurting with this Bitcoin strength, but that is to be expected as really the money wants to go where the action is, and that's where the action is right now. And again, my opinion on the altcoins is without fundamental or news reactions for the majority of them, they are boring to most traders, so traders aren't going to have their money sitting stagnant in them. So we are consolidating on Bitcoin. We're looking for a higher low on the hourly time frame to form. Ideally, it will form above 51.65 to keep the bulls their strongest. We're heading to that level right now, and we'll see if it can hold. Ethereum needs to see higher lows and higher highs on the hourly time frame play out from breaking that support and trying to recover. And Litecoin, again, I do like an entry opportunity. I'm watching 54, 53, and 54 psychological supports for a entry point to be looking for, again, just a 50 cent to $1 move. Nothing big, but just knowing that we are going to see a bit of a bounce once we do hit the bottom of this consolidation. So that's what we've got on the big three as we head into tomorrow. Congrats again to the bulls, and certainly investors and traders alike are enjoying this action and seeing the traders with better opportunity in Litecoin. I appreciate you watching, and we will check back in shortly.